Previously on Digimon Tri-Cup.
Going to be swinging for 22k, 3 checks.
You're just gonna go into Ragna anyway. 3 checks, first check, second check.
Alrighty. Well, in that case, time to Jogress.
Yep.
We will DNA Digivolve into the new one. Ragna Lourdes, draw 1. On evolution, I'm allowed to trash top card of your opponent's security stack, and then this Digimon becomes unaffected by your opponent's effects until the end of the opponent's turn. And then if I DNA Digivolve, I de-Digivolve one of your Digimon by 1, and then I pop a Digimon. I'll pop the Creepymon since it's a blocker.
Creepy, we're gonna talk
Yes.
Rage mode underneath.
And then we'll just try to swing for game.
Yeah, you got it.
What's up, Digidestins? You know what time it is? It's time for Digimon Tri-Cup Season 2. So without further ado, let's talk about how this is going to break down. So with my buddy Ben, we'll be doing this for 15 weeks. And guess what, boys and girls? After all that, someone's going to claim the prize of victory here of being Seasons 2 top dog. So you know the drill. You have to subscribe both to me and Ben to be able to keep up to date with Digimon Tri-Cup. So without further ado, let's get into Season 2, shall we?
Ah, yes! Ragna Lordmon did it! Ragna Lordmon did it! I knew my old friend wouldn't let me down. And this is the very last episode before the finale. I'm gonna have to try my hardest in order to at least make it a tie. And with Kyle only 1 point ahead of us, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make this as close as possible. And after that win, I am definitely feeling in myself. I believe in myself. I believe in the bond between me and my Digimon. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to bring out the power of Agumon. Now this is a blast from the past in BT6. Now you might be wondering, what did Agumon get? Well, you see, in LMO3, Agumon Bond of Bravery got a brand new ace. It having the effect of, on play when Digivolving, we can delete any number of our opponent's Digimon whose total DP adds up to equal or less than this Digimon's DP and delete them. While also having the effect of, when attacking, once per turn, as long as we have a tamer, we can just trash the top card of our opponent's security stack. Basically, this acts as extra copies for the Agumon strategy, while also giving us some potential counterplay when our security is low, because it also has the alternative evolution condition, as long as we have 2 or fewer security cards, we can Digivolve this straight on top of Agumon. Now keep in mind, even though this could be used defensively, we can actually use this offensively as well, because the BT6 Tai Kamiya uses the effect of trashing 2 of our own security, allowing us to warp into any Agumon in name. Meaning that after we use this effect once, provided that we took a damage or 2, we can actually just now freely Digivolve our Agumon straight into this Agumon Bond of Bravery for 3 memory without having to use BT6 Tai. Meaning we don't have to risk putting ourselves to 0 security. But that's not all the support that this deck has. While looking into building this deck, after looking into the BT6 Tai Kamiya, I noticed that the Your Turn effect of, whenever we promote a Agumon or Greymon in name from our breeding area to battle area, to gain a memory and draw a card, it isn't a once per turn. Meaning that if we had the ability to actually promote more than once per turn, we can actually gain a memory and draw a card twice. And God forbid that we have multiple of these on the field. Meaning that we're going to be absolutely taking advantage of the Ukomons from both BT16 and the promo Ukomon, as well as the promo Louis. The promo Ukomon allowing us to gain a memory as well as hatch another egg, and as well as the BT16 Ukomon to find our ties or any other combo piece that we may need, is going to be very important to this strategy. And Louis is also going to be a very powerful extender for our deck as well, since we could potentially promote out 2 Agumons in the same turn, provided we have an Ukomon on the field, of course. This gives the deck some really powerful aggression, while also being able to find any of the pieces we are missing, while also making this deck incredibly fast. And it also functions as a pseudo hybrid for game as well, since whenever you promote from a Digimon from raising, it is not considered as playing a Digimon, meaning that it is able to swing the turn it's promoted, even if it was just hatched this turn. And since we are going to be running a bajillion Agumons in this deck, I think it also makes sense that we should be also be playing the secret rare War Greymon from BT14 as well. Him having the ability to warp as long as we have a tie on the field and your opponent has a Digimon with 10k DP or more, and also having the ability to raid, security attack +1, and piercing. And in case they want to hit that on the crackback, that War Greymon can also Digivolve into an Agumon ace on the opponent's turn as well. And lastly, since this deck is going to be very much a rookie rush kind of style strategy, I think it's also important that we should try and take advantage of the most powerful floodgates that Red has to offer. Specifically, the Godsumon and the Gawasumon. We're going to be playing 3 copies of the Godsumon today, because if you look into BT16 meta onwards, a lot of decks are able to play Digimon for free. So I think cards like Godsumon are going to be the strongest floodgates coming in the future. Get your copies now from BT14. And of course, cards like Crimson Blaze are also going to be necessary for that kind of format as well. All in all, this deck is going to be hyper aggressive. We're going to be trying to hit Kyle hard and fast. Let's go show Kyle the power of our bonds.
So I know my 7th grade Demon Lords wasn't the best list I could bring. And I know I could have done better. But today, seeing as this is probably the second to last of the Digimon Tri-Cup series, we're gonna go into this now to go and play something a little bit suiting for the end. That is Diaboromon himself. Diaboromon got some support at BT7, which I'm excited and hyped for, in the fact of the Clock of the End. This card is pretty much what Diaboromon's been kind of waiting for, the ability to keep your opponent at bay of removing your stack. So when this Digimon would leave the battle area by an opponent's effect, by deleting one of your other Diaboromon, prevent it from leaving. So this gives it a protection skill from basically everything. At least keeping this all turns, and it's not once per turn either lock, so they can keep going at it. As long as you have tokens, you're going to keep your body on board, and which is huge. Then at the end of your opponent's turn, place 1 Clock of the End from the CG Evolution cards to the battle area. Sadly, it's not permanent, it's a mandatory, comes out, but start your turn, if you have 4 Clocks of the End are placed in your battle area, you win the game. Putting a clock on your opponent, but also play 1 Diaboromon token without paying its cost, then place this card at the bottom of the Digivolution of one of your Diaboromon without clock at the end in its Digivolution. So you can't turbo it out, but just giving you a friendly reminder, tokens cannot have cards put underneath them, any Digievolution sources, so you can't just use this to instantly just keep doing this on tokens. Just giving you a heads up and a friendly reminder. But all in all, this list is pretty solid. A lot of the new Diaboromon stuff really helped out. We have a Diaboromon that basically start a main phase when Digimon, you may play 1 Diaboromon token without paying its cost, constantly keeping your board presence. But this thing gives jamming and blocker to your Diaboromons, which is huge. And then all turns when an opponent's Digimon is played, you may activate one of this when Digivolving effects. It's not once. This is pretty solid, giving its ability of when Digivolving and at the start of your turn being able to keep producing tokens is really solid. You kind of need that. But then we also have Diaboromon from the movie, which is BT17. When Digivolving, place 1 Clock of the End from your hand or trash as a bottom Digivolution card. You may play 2 Diaboromon tokens without paying its cost, being able to spit out more bodies to get you going. Because we know we have the Kursurimon that gives Rush. Then opponent's turn, once per turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon attacks, you may switch the attack target to one of your Diaboromon in name, which is solid. We kind of want to have this. But we also have EX6 Diaboromon. On play, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with Diaboromon in its name. Then this Digimon may Digivolve into Diaboromon from your hand without paying its cost. So yeah, you get to pop and you get to climb up and get going also here. But we also have the Infermon that basically says level 5 or higher. When it Digivolves, you gain a memory, so this extends your plays. But all turns when all your other Digimon with the same name as this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. That does come up, that can kind of get you out of Crimson Blaze range. And that's kind of what you want to do because your tokens are 3000 DP. You need 2 of these Infermons out, but the worst case you don't really need to worry about too much is that even if they do it for a turn, as long as you can set up the following turn, you're pretty solid. Then you have like Kursurimon from EX6. This card really helped the deck out. For on play, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the play cost 3 or less. Then on deletion, plays a token. You know, that's pretty awesome, actually. Being able to delete your opponent's 3 costs less means anything that they had for memory blocking, anything that could shut us down from, you know, playing our tokens, Kursurimon can at least interrupt and deal with on their side, which is really helpful. We kind of need that. You know, we know why Quartzmon's in here because we produce enough bodies that hopefully Quartzmon can just win game shenanigans. This was also designed before I knew about Armageddonmon. I would have put Armageddon in this list, but we're playing Quartzmon because I didn't know about Armageddon being so crazy broken. Like, not even joking, I think that card is just nuts. But yeah, we have plenty of ways of going about things. You know, the new Karamon here is going to try to get you a tamer option with Diaboromon as text, which is to hunt down your Clock of the End or Catastrophe or Aradas. You know, that helps out. And then 1 card with unidentified traits among them to your hand, trash the rest. And, you know, on deletion, plays a Diaboromon token. Just get you more bodies out on board. You know, Cursor gains a memory on your turn. Karamon draws you a card on your turn. The Rush Cursory. But all in all this makes a great flavor of a deck. And I'm excited to see if Ben can actually keep up with this list, and it might make us get ahead of him. So let's see what happens, shall we, in this episode?
Alrighty.
Yeah, this could just be just an extremely bad matchup.
I'm thinking so too, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, one last roll. A 5.
7.
Yeah, why do I bother?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, definitely not. This is bad.
Keep.
let's go.
Really?
1, 2,
Nice.
3, 4, 5.
All right, let's see what I can make happen here. 1, 2, let's see. Oh yeah, this is way more playable. We run it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay,
Okay. Hatch Sunamon.
nice.
Digivolve into Karamon to draw. And then Digivolve for 2 and raising to draw. Go ahead.
Nice. I will draw for turn. We are going to hatch into a Koromon.
Yep.
Koromon will digivolve into Agumon. Draw 1. I think next best play, honestly, is to hard play an Uko, giving you 1. Go ahead.
Draw. Play Karamon down. Reveal top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jesus
Grab
Christ.
the Infermon.
Jesus Christ. The clock at the end. Is it able to be grabbed, by the way, or is it only grab Digimon?
Add 1 Digimon card. Yeah. The other one can grab the clock of the end.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right, well, I'm at 2. I will draw for turn.
Yep.
I will promote out here and from raising. I will activate Uko's effect. I reveal top 3 cards on my deck. 1, 2, 3. Well, only target. We'll get the Aguni to hand.
Okay.
And then we get to hatch another baby. We'll hatch into a Koro. Yeah, I guess this is the best we can do. We'll go... Koro will digivolve into Agumon. We'll digivolve for 1, actually.
Okay.
Draw 1.
So what is the total here now?
At 1. I'm at 1 memory right now.
Okay.
And the best play now is to hard play a Tai Kamiya. Give me for 3. Give me 2. But on play, when I play a Tai Kamiya, I'll gain a memory. So I'll put you at 1. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. We'll leave in raising for now. And then we're going to Digivolve into Kurosori to draw and then pop the Uku.
Bye, Uko. You did a good job.
Uh-huh.
And that's it. I will draw for turn at 1.
Yep.
Okay. Promote out here. Do I promote out here? Yeah. It's a tough call. That is a tough call. Well, that makes things a little difficult now because of that Kurosori. I'm not going to lie. I think the best play is actually... We'll just hard play another tie down, giving you 2. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw.
Oh, I gain a memory, so you're actually at 1. My apologies.
Okay. Swing 5k at security.
Yep. I can't do any counter timings. We'll go security check. It's a 5k. Oh, there you were, the one of.
Okay. Digivolve and raising. Draw. Go ahead.
Put me at 2. I will draw for turn. Okay. We will promote out the Agu here. Tai Kamiya's effect. I'll gain 2 memory, and then I draw 2 cards. 1, 2. And then, you know what? Let's do it. I'm believing in my bonds. Activating Tai Kamiya's effect. I will trash 2 security. Oh, bye-bye, Chanagaya. But then we'll digivolve into a bond for reducing the, for ignoring the evolution requirements. Go into Agumon, Bond of Bravery. Draw 1.
Okay. So you're at 0.
At 1, because you gave me 2, right?
You put... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then, unfortunately, I won't get the trash security here, but Bond of Bravery is going to swing for 14k, 2 checks.
Clock of the end. Add to hand. Cursor.
I will draw 2 cards from the Koro. 1
Yep.
and 2. Okay. It's unfortunate that I'm just going to lose this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to lose my boy here like that. Well, what a shame. When in doubt, hard play an Agu. Give me 2. Go ahead.
I'm at 2.
You're at 2.
Draw.
I will die. The bond has to die. Very important.
Promote up. So let's see. How do I want to go about this? Plenty of options to work with.
I believe it.
Now the question is, do you have another bonds in the next follow-up turn? So we will devolve for 3 to draw.
Okay.
When digivolving, we will make a token. So this will gain me the memory. So I'm 0 again.
0. Yep. It's pretty good.
Yep. And then we will activate Clock of the End for 3.
Ooh, okay.
And then produce another token.
Nice.
Tuck this underneath, and we gain a memory because it's not once per turn.
Yep.
So you're at 2.
I'm at 2. Yes. That sounds good.
Yep.
I will unsuspend, and I will draw. I will hatch into a Koro.
Yep.
Start a main phase. Gumon will give me a memory, so I'm going to 3.
Yep.
And then I will Digivolve into Agumon and Raising. Draw 1. I guess we don't really have any ifs, ands, or buts about it. We just have to try to go for it. Let's do it. I believe in my bonds. I'm gonna sacrifice everything here. Tai Kamiya, use your ability. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't have to. I'll Digivolve, because I have 2 or fewer security cards, I'll Digivolve this Agumon into Agumon Bond of Bravery Ace for 3. Draw a card, put me down to 0. On evolution, I'm allowed to delete any number of your opponent's Digimon whose total DP adds up to this Digimon or less. What are the power totals of everybody?
3, 3, 11.
Alrighty, then
actually 13 for Diamond.
Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, in that case, I'll just pop the 13k.
Pop the token to keep it alive.
It's pretty good. And I think that should be all Shiro for me, honestly. So you have the scapegoats and all that stuff. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yep.
All right. The next best play is we're just going to swing into security. When attacking, I will trash a security because I have a tamer. And then I
Clock of the End goes to the trash.
draw 1 from Koro. This is a 14k.
1 check.
Just one.
And Furmon, 7. You're fine.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Well, next up, I guess I was hoping to pop more shit. I'm not gonna lie. I was genuinely hoping to pop more shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what? I can use some more cards. Drawing more cards is pretty good, right? We're gonna play a Louis down for 3. On play, I'm allowed to move one of my level 3 or higher Digimon from my breeding area to battle area. We'll move the Agu up. By doing that, I'll suspend the Louis to gain a memory, and then thanks to the ties, I will gain 2 memory and draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Draw 1 and 2. Darn it. Just hoping to find a specific
Another
card.
bond.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be real. I really was looking for that one. All right.
Okay.
Well, you have 2 blockers, so literally no point in swinging.
Yep.
Well, slam down a Crimson Blaze for 4, and that's all I got. Go ahead.
Draw. You know you're a bitch, right? Draw.
I know what I am. I won't deny that.
Diabormon can't play anything. What am I at now? 4?
You are at 4, yes.
Okay. Fucking shit out of your thing.
Bye-bye. You gain a memory for that. So you're at 5. Yep. You suspended.
I'm at 5, you said?
You are at 5. You can do whatever you want with that one.
Okay. 3, 1, 2, 3. Grab the errata,
Nice.
and then we can grab an unidentified. We'll grab the Infirmon at this point. To bottom.
good.
Yep. And then we need to start chipping away a little bit here. Digivolve into Karasori to draw, pop the Agumon with the Koromon stack. Yep.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so that was the 2. So now what do I want to do here? Digivolve into Infirmon for 3 to draw.
9. And that puts me at 3.
Yep.
I will unsuspend, and I will draw. Hatch into another Koro.
Yep.
Agu will gain me a memory here, so I'm going to go to 4 now. Wow. Would you believe me, after all this, I'm actually missing something?
You don't have it. Okay. Crimson Blaze is gone, by the way, Chief.
That is true, yes, thank you. Wow, that's impressive. All right, no bonds right now. Impressive. Very, very impressive, I'm not going to lie.
Slams down Crimson Blaze and makes me cry again.
No, unfortunately. I wish, but you know, not today. I think we have a better play though, actually. We're gonna Digivolve into Gotsumon. Draw
Okay.
1. And then it's time to just slam down a Louis.
Okay.
3, putting me down to 1. On play, I'll move the Gotsumon up. And then we'll use double Louis effect. I'll gain 2 memory.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's all I got. We're just gonna go Agu swing into security for 2k.
Schwartzmon 15.
He dies. Check. 2k.
Lock.
Yep, he's dead. Oh, I'm sorry. Before he dies, I'm supposed to draw 2 cards here from the Koros. 1 and 2. I didn't find the bond anyway. It didn't matter. It genuinely didn't matter. All right, sounds good. And then Gotsu will try to swing for a game for 2k.
You got it.
Oh, you don't have a counter timing? Damn, I thought
No,
you
they're
had
at the
it.
fucking bottom of the deck, Chief.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. If I found Diabormon Ace, I think we would have actually survived and had a crackback turn, and we would have been pretty solid. The fact that we didn't get to our Diabormon Ace in time, just to be able to do our shenanigans, just to get another blocker on board, that kind of cost us the game. That's fine. We did play really well. Now we're all tied up in this game, so the final episode will decide on who is the Digimon Tri-Cup Season 2 winner. But all in all, guys, hopefully you've been enjoying the Digimon Tri-Cup. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace!